Hey everybody, Asher here, back with even more Wartales, the post-recording edition, because this is Ironman, and as a result, I had a recording error where I wasn't making sound at the very beginning. So here we are. I'm just taking a look over at the map here, looking at the money situation. We are going after that Lighthouse quest that is straight ahead, but yeah, this is one of those things where I did make a few changes, a few little bits of play progress, and because we are in Ironman, there's no going back, so I figured instead of trying to save, reload, do it again, which wouldn't really matter, I'm just going to record and drop this over here. Although I have wondered or thought, hey, maybe I should try to make a backup save for Iron Man just in case this or just in case something weird happens. But so far, everything's been pretty stable on my end. I have heard some other people in the past say that Wartales has some issues, but as you can see, I'm kind of debating here. You can see the mouse going back and forth. I'm sure I'm saying something insightful about all of the other missions that I have to do. It have to do with progressing that purple bar. I am looking for some knowledge, and then I realize, oh shit, I didn't camp at the end of last episode. So that's what we've got to do. So I have some knowledge, I have some prisoners, I have some people, and we're going to make a cooking here. And in that cooking, we have some bread and we have some pork, and that's all kind of boring. We have a workshop, though, that we can definitely build up some good stuff with. Specifically, well, let's see what I decide to do here. I could build some lockpicks. I have a lot of iron. I do actually, I have a saddlebag as well. One new thing that I can build is a tent. Tent is actually pretty important for trying to progress between battles. Generating one extra valor point per rest is definitely nice. So that is suddenly a priority now that I have all the materials for it. It was mostly just a question of cloth. Also taking a look here, I do need to build some weapons. That's one of the things I've been lamenting for the last few episodes, is that my weapons are falling behind. My armor's doing okay. But eventually you got to kill the things that you fight. And this is the first save that I've had where weapons have not been falling in plenty. In fact, I don't think I've gotten a tier 2 or 3 weapon to drop at all. So that's something to look out for. But I do have things that I can build, and I do have plenty of leather. So once I get back to the blacksmith, I can definitely make that happen. So first part is first here. We're going to craft a tent, and that tent is going to give us a knowledge point. And that knowledge point is going to maybe turn into something, maybe not. I thought I'd be able, once I got some knowledge, to do something, but maybe that little knowledge bar has to fill up on the top left before I'm able to actually use something else. That makes sense. But here's me just putzing around trying to figure out how the hell the tent works. I was thinking for some reason my campers were just going there. Unfortunately, I'm trying to put somebody with a torch in a wooden tent. We've all played Valheim, so we all know how that's going to work. But one of the interesting balances, and I'll have to test it out and figure it out, is how many people do I need camping to keep my happiness up versus can I push into tents to make you get more of the little points here. Wow, I'm losing my words, but yeah, the point here is essentially just a lot of playing back and forth. But this is part of the progression of Wartales. This is the little bit of the mini game trying to explore the outside world, the camp building, the getting everything else going. So I should be able to craft something else here in just a minute that lets me get some other stuff together, because right now I'm just trying to figure out how many people I put in the tent, how many people I leave around the campfire, to balance that valor point versus happiness. I'm already maxed happiness, so that should give us some more experience, assuming things go well. So we should be cutting into me live, realizing, oh crap, I have no audio in just a moment. So enjoy the rest of the episode here. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking about it. Well, apparently we're going to just look at me putting actual valuable jewelry in my inventory like we're about to get chased down by some bandits. So yeah, this is Wartales again, and we are getting to kind of the limit where I've restarted saves a bunch of times, and we're kind of at the point where I am exploring into the great unknown, and that could really, really blow up in my face. So we'll have to look out for that in the coming episodes, because right now I definitely am at a point where I need to rest. So here we go, about to go to live Asher. You all have fun. Alright, so this is the part where I realized my microphone was not actually recording sound. I'm glad I caught that 5 minutes into the video, so I can at least just post, edit, narrate over this, which is one reason it's nice to be recording ahead instead of trying to turn this around the same day. So, hooray for that awkwardness. Anyway, we're here. Hopefully, I'll remember what I'm talking about by the end of the episode. We build a tent. We've assigned people. It's all very exciting. And, I'm getting flashes on the screen because I had to look off of OBS. I usually do a sound check before here, and this is a first. I must have bumped something that just turned off the microphone. So, we build a tent. This is fine. This is fine. We did get another knowledge point, which I thought we did. Well, you know what? While we're here, let's go ahead and tinker another one of these, because we haven't actually built any of these yet. So, hooray! There's another discovery. So, what were we doing over here that wasn't letting us get a? We got a knowledge point. Is that apparently something that's going to be in the paths instead? That was weird. So I thought the tent would also give us that crafting here. But we're here now, so we've built all these things. It's fine. We still need weapons. There's some of these things that would be pretty good, too. Grilled carp still seems like a good use of our fishing. And it's not like we're going to be able to build all the equipment all in one go. So we're definitely going to be doing this when we get back to town. And I definitely want to build another one-handed sword. Would love to build like longbows or shit. I still need to... one reason I may want to complete some more quests is to get some more influence, just to see if we can recruit an archer. But I think grilled carp for now is okay, because that will unlock another recipe. So let's use the campfire here. So Alex making 3 grilled carps, because that's all the salt we have. And all the fish we have. Well, that's good. Alright, and we discovered boiled eel. Well, how do we make boiled eel? I guess we have to technically learn boiled eel. We just unlocked the recipe. We haven't learned the recipe yet. But yeah, eel, that's good to know. Okay, so we're here. We have plenty of food. We're at the campfire. I think we're set on everything for now. So let's go ahead and use this. So we need to eat 30 food, apparently. Let's try some of that new carp. There's no bonuses for, like, going into variety of foods. I know in Battle Brothers, I think it's Battle Brothers, you get a bonus for having a variety diet here. So, +2 companions. Our happiness increased by 1. We're okay. We got 2 trinkets. We've gained 5 of those. Our troops are well rested, so cool. I made a joke before, but I don't remember if I'll remember it by the time I record again. So we're going to not go down that pit right now. We're going to go up here, because I think we have plenty of that. But let's visit free, what is this called? Yeah, freeoldlighthousereport.com. So it's an old lighthouse. Does that mean we're near water? So I guess one of the first questions. So there's wood here. That's nice. And we know there's bandits embased there. I say embased like that's a word. And this is supposed to be an easy mission, so we'll see if that is indeed the case. Oh, there is water. Cool. Like I said before when I was recording, they're level 3 bandits, so this is not as easy as maybe it used to be. But part of that is because we're progressing in the game a little bit further. But another thing just to keep in mind is that, as I've mentioned in prior episodes, we're kind of getting at the limit of my experience of constantly playing through the early game here. So we're about to probably get destroyed by some early... what do we want to call it? Early game? Like Ironman crap. Okay, both of these poachers are over here. That's really terrible with the Marauder, because normally I like to pin down those poachers. But maybe we just try to, like, buy time here. So we have Alex is going to be over here. Do we actually have spaces for everybody? We have Niram who's going to be over here, and we'll put Akra over here. You know what, if we're going to have Niram be one of the first people to act, and I think we will. We do like ambushing the hoodlums. So who's going to be going first? One of those poachers is going first. So we want to kind of have 2 fights here. The fight where we burst down these people before they can act, and then the fight where we take down these people. So let's start. We could do a lot of damage in an area, but I don't think we can. I don't think these people are close enough to make it happen. So let's go like this. And remember, it is possible that we get some people to be prisoners. Now, it probably would have been better if I had gone after the armor first, but it's okay. Bygones are bygones at this point. Let's put Matt up here. And we do have a lot of Valor points, so we're going to try to really make good use of them here. So let's put Matt over here. And we're going to do a happy old weakening blow. Ooh, that's not what we wanted. Would help if I clicked. And then we're going to go to pound. Pound to the face. And can this poacher run fast enough to actually do damage? It looks like it can. So that is a problem for Niram, and we're going to have to solve that problem because he might be getting double poached here in just a second. But this is the joy of Ironman, I guess. Okay, so we need to put people in a position like you can potentially run. You can't exactly engage because you're rock forehead. So these fights are going to be coming a lot faster. Niram's in trouble. So we may need to get in a position here where we back Niram off in just a minute. Alright, cool. So that's an auspicious start. What do we got? We got another poacher. It's all the way up there. I have no idea how far he can run. But he does have Vicious Shot, which with a crit could actually kill Niram. Now we have medkits, so maybe that's not going to be the case. But I think maybe our best move here is to actually try to galvanize. I'd like to do it like this. Can we not? There we go. We fight on and on and on, I guess. So the assault goes here. You're destabilized. We could put up a spear wall if it looks like we're going to knock this hoodlum back, and I think that's going to be the move. So we'll see how that goes. And let's see here. This Marauder hopefully cannot run fast enough to knock out Niram. This Poacher is the one I'm worried about here. So looks like we're just out of range. So excellent. Alright, now one of the issues here is that we have this hoodlum engaged. So let's see if we can just outright kill him. I know that kind of undoes the spear wall thing. But let's see here. If we do a recoil shot, or do we have a risk? We do have a 22% chance. Okay, well. Lucky again. Okay. No murder, death, kill today. So we got 10 here. I don't know if we have all this. I mean, Rampage would be really nice right here. We'll do Rampage on the other hoodlum because we have all these things. Alright. So what I think I'm going to do here is that we're going to hope for a crit. Oh, we can actually knock you out. Let's try that. I wasn't sure if we could do that from the side. So let's go ahead and first aid you. That was a waste. That should have been armor. Okay, well. That's what I get for not playing for a few days. 60% chance. And we missed. And that was our main action. So that's a little bit of a problem. Alright. Well, since we're here, let's present ourselves as a target. Probably should have done that first, but I don't want to use all of my points. So see, there's the problem. That's when we should have used the medkit. Alright. So if we go like this, we could try to knock out again. Like, does this actually... I guess one of the questions is, does impaling actually do anything? I think we just go for the knockout again. There we go. Like, not always my favorite move, but it's the move we have. Which means we definitely didn't need to do that spear wall here. And it looks like we can't go too far, so... Who has our other med kit? I'm pretty sure it's Matt. So Niram is going to be in danger for a bit. Alright. Let's just put you here. Because we'll get a Valor point. Alright, and so we have Alex here, who's clearly going to be rampaging. Could actually do Wrath as well. Let's see, we might be able to do both. That would actually be a really... That'd be a really good turn. So Alex... There we go. Nice Fury. We could try the chains again if we just want to knock him out, but I think we go for the kill. So that's a bunch of damage, and... Alex, congratulations! You have just murdered somebody really hard. Okay, well... End of combat. New round is starting. See how fast we went through those Valor points? We're going to try to be a little bit better about it. Okay, so Matt has our med kit. We should be able to run to one of these. Like, move here, first aid, and then... I don't think we'll be able to take on the Poacher, so we want to get that Marauder first. So... Well, we definitely want to do this. I think Matt can definitely take a hit, so... Okay. So Niram is there. Niram is now healed. And now we put you up with the Marauder, but we put you to the right. And then I guess we just swing. There we go. So one of the nice things about that is that these archers are going to have to position themselves to potentially hit the Marauder. We're not going to do Weakening Blow. We're not going to use any of the Valor points because we're going to need them for other stuff. Okay, Poachers. That Marauder's going first. So that Poacher's going next. Okay, that's a little bit of a problem that we're blocked in like that, so we need to move Rock Forehead over here. Let's try something really dumb. I love shit like this. So if we run you all the way over here, technically we get a Valor point if you end the turn next to somebody, but what if we run over here? We say, screw the Valor point, and we just shove you over here. And end that turn. So that Marauder is going to do some work on Matt's armor. And now you should be able to successfully engage. Alright. Swing and a hit. That leaves one Poacher on the loose, which I think we're just going to have to suck it up and say somebody's going to get arrowed to the face. So you're going, and then you're going. Pretty sure Alex can't make it? No. Akra can confuse. We can stop your spear wall. We'll just go here for the Valor points. Can we hit? Oh, we can hit the Marauder. There we go. Spear Bros. It's Battle Brothers time. Alright. Niram's got to get back. Because you are the one that could die to an arrow. Tony up here. I don't necessarily want to get in the Poacher's range here. But I don't think I have a choice. Let's try this. Fortunately, we can shoot over those rocks. Must be nice. We are not going to do any of those abilities. So, a little stab to Theranol is kind of okay. Alex... We've had Alex get blasted before by stuff, so if she's gonna get blasted, at least she can kind of block the way for Tony. Because we do want to put one of these other people on that poacher if we can. Looks like we can't. So who's getting shot? Is it Rock Forehead? It's Rock Forehead. Well, at least we know you can take the hits. So this poacher, unfortunately, gets to go first. And unfortunately, we would have to disengage here. We do have obliteration available. Oh, that's the Marauder's move. What? Alright, well, let's start like this. Because we have 2 turns to try to free you up, and I don't know if we can do it in a turn. We can always hope for Tony to get a critical hit here. So if we move you over here, we got 2 shots to get something. And then we gotta hope that we can get the other poacher engaged. So 7 to 12, 8 to 13, we'll get a refund here. So there's 1. Already disengaged, so that's a start. We actually need this to kill. There we go. So there's the Valor point back. In turn, can we run you up? Yes, barely, but it works. You only need a little bit of stuff touching. And then swing and engage, and we can pretty much do this by the numbers now. Okay. If you've never watched me play XCOM before, and most of you on the channel probably have not, if you're watching me now, this is definitely something to keep in mind, is that I think my turns through pretty hard. So let's go ahead and make sure we get a Valor point here. So we're just going to knock you back. There we go. Because this Marauder... I'm about just to say, you know what, we try to preserve Tony's armor a little bit. So this is a base action. I think weakening blow here is fine. And then we do this. Okay. So there's another swing, only 2 damage. Much better than possibly getting crits. So stunning assault again. It's stunning, I swear. And there's destabilization again. I don't think we can position ourselves any better than where we're at. So, Alex. Can Alex rain down like Axe Fury on stuff? Actually, she can. Guess one of the questions is, will Akra get hit in the swing? Doesn't look like it, so... Rampage. Once again, this is only 1 Valor point. So, boom, boom, boom. No crits that time. And we could potentially try to knock out here. I think that's fine. Okay, we missed. It was a coin flip. But if the fight's this safe, might as well go for it. Okay. So you're now fine to run up again. Hooray! Niram, not doing as much damage as I was hoping, but I did kind of leave him exposed. So you're here. So you got 17 health. Let's just go ahead and, like, hammer you in the face. Then we can try to have Alex here, who can just go for the kill, technically. Let's see if we can knock you out here. So, 64% chance and a 50% chance. I was due for some misses here. Okay. Let's just, Rampage is a guaranteed kill. Okay, it's not fully guaranteed, but mathematically it should work out. So there's Galvanization. Probably could have done that second. And look who can suddenly move up here to do things in the next turn. Like I said, it just took a little bit of getting her started. So let's shove you down here. Stabby stab. Notice that we're not letting these guys run away, by the way, so... Alright. Like, apparently these bandits at the lighthouse here are just having too good of a day. A little bit more damage for our secondary tank. Just move everybody over here. Matt Parker doing a great job eating up space there. So that's good. Alright. And a new round is starting. I guess we could go for a capture again. Let's see. Or we could just go for like a absolute like destruction. Let's... Oh, come on. We gotta go for the chop in half. 24 damage. We didn't even get a special animation for it. Okay, Alex getting that MVP material, but she did not level up. Weird. And unfortunately, we didn't get like any good gear from these guys either, so that kind of sucks. But repair all. We do have a little bit of stuff left. Heal all, so we do need to use one of our medicines. And we don't need to loot the corpses here, but Matt gained a level, so level 3 now. Your destroyer level 3. I don't know. We've already kind of selected defensive stance. I'm gonna go with the strength here. That seems okay. Then Theranol, Tharniol. We have defensive stance again. Every time an attack hits several enemies, you gain something here. Every time this unit engages in combat. Okay, we'll make her our battery. This is fine. Kind of don't care about critical hits with her, so let's get some movement points. Alright. Not the best level ups, but they're still there. You've completed the mission, the Old Lighthouse, and inside the Old Lighthouse we have a campfire and a cage. Come on, give me some clickables that I can actually rob from. Now we should actually... Niram should be our novice thief here, so... We should be able to pick locks. I gotta remember how to do this. There we go. It's kind of... okay, I never really played Skyrim, but this kind of reminds me of the old lockpicking game from Oblivion. Like, I've played Skyrim a few times, but it's not really very exciting. Kind of like this is not very exciting. So, anything else? Not really. Okay, well, that's fine. There's probably something obvious. Oh, yep, there we go. Probably something obvious that I'm missing. 3 locks this time. This is why we made so many lockpicks. This is why it's important to have a thief in your party. There you go, and number 3. Oh, had it. There we go. And we're now a Thief Apprentice. There we go. That's a level 3 shield. And a stiletto. This weapon can be hidden in the folds of a cloak or sleeve to execute an attack at the very last second. And a military report, which increases knowledge by 1. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure we want Niram to have the stiletto. So that's fine. And then we can read this to improve our knowledge. Okay. So is there anything here like weighted training, restoration, improve armor repairing skills? We kind of do need that. Run increase there. Frugality, wages paid reduced by 10%. Well, that's like a mean skill. Offer hunters, your companions are bribing the bounty emissary to get more contracts. Increased by 1 the number of contracts listed in the bounty. Well, that's not bad, but we haven't really run out of stuff yet. Smooth talk, your companions become great spokespeople. Cannibalism, nope. Location markers, add markers to the map. So we did already get this, so that's kind of a compound on restoration. I know I said before that we can kind of slow our roll here. Like braised chicken, we did get some chicken, but I think we'll be fine. I think I do need to get some more stuff here. So we have one hand, like the armor here, reinforced plate armor. It's heavy armor level 2. Level 2 heavy, or level 2 light armor. That does take some materials that are fairly easy to get. Let's look at our armor here real quick. Like, I need to be doing some damage, but we've already been getting some good skill here. Do we lose the protection skill on this one? Looks like we might. Let's see over here. Alright, so for some reason, this training buckler has something that this Targe doesn't have. That's weird. But that's fine. We'll be okay. So we're okay on our weight right now. So let's look here. Level 2... Wrong thing. So that's level 3, the Tactician's Jacket. And we got a bunch of level 1. We got level 2 here. And I need to remember what skills I actually gave you all. Like, you can equip medium armor. You should probably be only able to equip light armor. You can also equip medium armor. You got heavy armor. You also got heavy armor. But see, you're only using medium armor. You're only using light armor. So what we probably need to do, to be honest, is I know I said that we need to get some weapons here, but if we get some reinforced plate armor, we can potentially go ahead and build this, and that's well, what do they say? The best defense is a good defense. Also, that buckler looks pretty nice. So let's go ahead and learn this. Overthinking all the things. So we have a lot of iron too. That's gonna work out. Like all this medium armor requiring all this other shit. Whatever. Okay, so question now is where do we go? Obviously there's the sea right here. Because we're at the old lighthouse. And we still have this shit that's pending. We still have some prisoners to turn in. So I half wonder here, because there's no time limit for how we do stuff. Do I try this again? I guess one of the issues is how do I get back downhill? We are going to have to camp again. We don't owe wages for another day. So I guess, yeah, there's our good seagull sounds. Alright. So it looks like we can go downhill. Maybe we give this another shot. Because we can try the salt mine too, turn in the prisoners, and make it back to storm camp okay. Like, our armor situation's alright for now. Those are mushrooms, we don't really need those. And so now we just have to figure out how we're running downhill. Other big thing is to make sure we don't run into spirit animals. Apparently spirit animals are not our bros here, so there's the mill. We've kind of already run into what the mill has to say about stuff. We have our crazy person over here. Now we got a group of people running up there. I'm a little concerned that that's going to be a second fight. Alright. Okay, they're not hostile to us, so that's a plus. And it looks like those are bandits. But we need to see what happens to the woodcutters if we go up here. So I guess one of the issues is if we go up here, we're not getting absolutely obliterated in a torrential storm now. So that's a plus. The downer, of course, is that we're getting closer to the end of the day. We're getting close to where we're going to need to rest. So if we can find the woodcutter camp, that would be great. If we could not get jumped by spirit animals, that'd be great. So there's some more wood. We know there's bandits around here because we've seen them. Is that our woodcutter camp? Okay, so let's get some wood. Like, that's just another tower. Let's try to sneaky sneak. So there's a woodcutter's camp. And we're not at the point where we have to camp. And we, oh my god, we got a bunch of shit over here. Okay. So here's the camp. We made it. So, anything to steal? Yes, we can steal wood. If we wanted to try. Then we can cut wood. An angler can cut wood? Okay. Okay, place the cursor on the wood mark here. That's a start. You're not holding an axe, so don't ask me exactly how you're cutting wood, but we got 7 wood. That's good. So, and we can inspect this as well. Interesting. So our suspicion's up, but they shouldn't care too much because it's refugees. So let's go ahead and talk to you. My own job is to fend off the Tiltren farmers who come and interfere with the woodcutters' work. Believe me, there's many of them as there are trees around here. Alright, and, the chief worried about us, and so he should be. The locals are getting more vindictive by the minute. They harass us and we haven't enough men to send a message. What? Watch out, the farmers are back. You see, they're mercenaries. Since the chief sent you, hurry up and join our lads outside the camp. And stop these fools from getting in. So, we could potentially steal again. I think 17 wood's gonna be okay. How much more suspicion we get? 25 to 45? I don't think we have to steal every single bit of their wood. Alright, so let's see here. We have another encounter. Oh boy. So we're surrounded by everybody. I almost just want to camp. Okay, well let's see what's here. So if we go up here. What do you want? Don't you have anything better than to harass refugees? Even if you were Edo herself, you couldn't cut down those trees. What do you mean? What is it if you cut down those trees instead of others? The Mount Altus forest is sacred. It has belonged to the tools since the dawn of time. If you upset the little folk, they will attack in all the surrounding settlements, including ours and your haven. Don't be absurd. The tools aren't real. They're just fairy tales. You won't freeze to death over some imaginary pixies. How dare you, for the eye's sake. Go and tell your hallucinations to move out. They won't lack of trees of this country. Mercenaries, did you hear that? Name the price and we'll give these blasphemers the punishment they deserve. The tools will be most grateful. So, we can choose again here. So, if we fight the refugees, it's level 3. If we fight the tool defenders, it's level 2. This one is not as clear-cut. I mean, the refugees are just trying to make their own way here. Now, one of the ways I have a feeling this game works is that if we are actually gonna, like, try to progress the story, we help the bandits save a refugee. We want to kind of lean into one side of this conflict or the other. So let's piss off the fairy folk. So we get 20 wood, or we get 15 beans. Okay, this is like the real decision here. Wood or beans? Wood or beans? We're going to go for wood. I mean, beans are cute. And we've already fought this kind of fight here, but let's do foot soldier phalanx. And we have 2 allies. If we did this, we'd have 2 allies. So let's initiate moral combat. Right before we're ready to take a nap in the dangerous stuff here. So we have another leader with leader's inspiration. We have Anthus. I thought that was Arthas for a second. Arthas and generic hoodlum, apparently. We do have leader's aggression with always critical hits versus these with their movement doubled. So who goes first here? Apparently it's someone that we can't see. So I guess what we want to do here... You're the leader, right? You're the leader with a bow. So we really need to take you down. Now, I don't think... Oh, we can... Oh, my gosh. Did I miss this the last time? Were we actually able to do this the whole time? Okay. We're going to tuck We're going to tuck one of our hoodlums back here. Although I'm half inclined to put him over here just so he can try to do more damage. Akra's pretty good over here. Where's our archer? We have Tony. Oh, see, we got a bunch of shit in the snow that we don't know about. Okay, so Theranol is going to be over here, and this will be fine. Because we're just going to try to move you guys around a little bit. See, if we put them all the way back here, we're going to just worry about not being in combat. So maybe we'll put the hoodlum up here. Got to make some decisions at some point. Let's put Akra up here, because otherwise he's not going to be very much in the fight. We got a bear trap next to Anthus. Hopefully it's not going to be a problem. So Matt... Can Matt make this move? He can barely engage. If we move Matt here, Matt can definitely engage. Well, that's fine. Let's go hunt a person. We only have one valor point, so let's not waste it yet. We're just going to go for the punch. And see, there's a phalanx soldier right there, ready for action. But I really just want to make sure that we're not getting archered to death. Okay, so there's our potential for bad times. Okay, so Tony here. If we can get a kill, we're fine. Suddenly a little bit concerned about that foot soldier's positioning. Okay, so we got two more people that we can't see. And we have this phalanx soldier going. We want our spear bros to give us some valor points back, so let's go ahead. Every time this unit engages in combat, we get a bonus. So let's grab that bonus now. Whip! All hits are critical. And I can't actually control these people, as fun as that would be. So, Alex looked like she'd have a great time right here. Let's see if that is indeed the case. Okay, so we can do 12 and this. We can also hit Matt really hard. There we go. Good choppy chop. And we got a double bleeding bonus. Awesome. And attack from behind to Niram for the phalanx soldier. Oh, Niram, you're always in such trouble. Okay. So we got these guys trying to go next. And a potential for an attack of opportunity. Why are my leaders so slow? Okay, fortunately we have Rock Forehead here, so we'll be able to get Niram out of this pickle. I almost want to see if I can put Niram over here. We'd have to disengage first, so obviously we gotta do it like this. Okay, that's not Spirit, that's not the one I'm thinking of, but if we go here, and our point is ends turn next to an ally and is not engaged, so that's the only requirement. Okay, so foot soldier, and that's fine. So there's a valor point. Okay, a little bit of a stab, and bleeding on the other end. Not trying to disengage there. And there's a counterattack. We didn't get riposte in. So let's move Niram over here, and looks like we can't quite get the backstab. So that's a little bit of a positioning problem. Almost want to set you guys on fire. Still, let's follow our tank. We'll have other opportunities to set people on fire. And I think we found everybody at this point, so let's go right here. And we'll just wait it out. Okay, so Rock Forehead now in a little bit of trouble. So, what do we got? We got you, Foot Soldier, that has not moved yet. So, if we try to fire with Tony... Tony can hit this guy and just try to bolt for it. That's okay. And then I guess where do we go? Do we hide in the fog here? Seems like a decent move. Assuming the enemy can't see in the fog of war. So, I tried to give Anthus space here to do some work. You didn't actually attack. I thought you had Devious Whirlwind, which would do an AoE. Eesh. AI, why can't you do what you're supposed to do? Alright, we got one person left and it's Okra? Okay. Let's put you... Since I think we got this area covered pretty well, we need some spear assistance. Alright, so let's just end the turn here. Okay, another hoodlum down here. Good stab. And then this foot soldier is actually going for Matt, so that's fine. Okay, round 2. Where we have when foot soldiers attack, we have hoodlum going. So this foot soldier's just brought their back up into here. Okay, so we can definitely use deflection now. Can we kill you? Let's give it a try. No, we should go for yeah, that should do it. So we'll get deflection here. Look, we weakened you so hard you died. Okay, that would definitely do it. And then we need to really run you down here for next round. Okay, we got one more turn until these guys can go, so... Who's going first? You? And you're already engaged, so... Let's galvanize. So if we go right here, can I make this hit? Yes. Let me put you over here. Let me do Yield Spear Wall. It's a cheap move, but it's freaking effective because these guys have to move. Alright. So Rock Forehead with a little more damage, but it's fine. What's this hoodlum doing? Okay, it's trying to help Tony out. That's a bro move right there. Alright, so that foot soldier's engaged. This person's gonna get smacked. This phalanx soldier probably is gonna have some Alex problems in just a second. So your leader's actually pretty useless. Alright, I guess we could have Rock back up here. Like, we don't need to be that engaged in this fight. So who's next? That foot soldier. Okay, let's go ahead and just solve this problem. Because we're still fighting with the damn pitchfork, and how many episodes are we in to this series? Like I said, we need some better weapons. That's one reason I was hoping to fight the people with the better gear than the refugees, but we'll see. You're still taking poison damage, so that's fine. I think we can go for the kill here. Let's do it. So that's 11 damage, and I don't think we can do it. So let's not. All right. Stab. And that cancels that action apparently. I haven't quite figured out how that entirely works, but. Okay, Nearman could be in a spot of bother. So if we move Alex right here... Like, I'd love to get it to where Alex isn't in the way of Nearman and also not in position to get destroyed by this. So maybe if we put her up here... And can we do 13 damage? And almost damage everybody. We can do 12 damage. And you should be bleeding, so you'll die from the debuff. That's good. Good enough for me. Oh, Nearman. It's just not your best day, I guess. Alright. Let's go over here and see if we can backstab you. It's a good shot. Alright, so death by the usual things. And now we have you. Are you actually going to attack? Yes! Finally, Anthus! You could have done that last turn and saved us some trouble. Alright, so we're doing okay. We just got 3 little shits down here. Who hasn't moved yet? Thanarol? Okay. Okay, now the other thing here is that it's snowing. The green poop is a little easier to see, but we definitely don't want to deal with accidentally running through poison clouds, so we're going to be a little careful here. And I might as well first aid like this. Anything we can do to possibly dodge getting stuff here. So we get another stab here for our spear-wielding spearman. A new round is starting. So we have a lot of time before this stuff goes. Okay. So how about we do something kind of cheesy? Because we love cheesy here. Let's go down here. And we can go ahead and gain deflection and then engage. Can even do a weakening blow here if we wanted to. Because that's all the armor. And that's a shit ton of damage. Alright. So if we go right here and do a stunning assault on you, you'll just actually die, won't you? Yeah, might as well go for the kill. There we go, featured attack. Oh my god, that was graphic. We don't want them. We don't want to let them go. No. And then we'll do 1 targeting over here and the turn for a Valor Point refund. And we're going to kind of do the same thing over here. Where we could actually stab you. But I kind of just want to do the spear wall here. And pin both of you all down. Do this XCOM style with the constant overwatch. And now you're not moving because you've surrounded yourself by poison. Congratulations. Alright. Get over here, team. We gotta funnel you in this way. Stab. And then, I don't know if we have a clean shot. We might. We do. Pew, pew, pew. Tony gets a kill. And then you just poisoned yourself. Good job. I'm sure they're used to it now. Constant occupational hazard. And then let's make sure we don't accidentally poison our team. So Alex going over here. And then 1 more stab to the face. Alright, should be pretty much by the numbers for now. I don't know if I don't really want to capture this foot soldier. We already have 3 prisoners, so let's just go for the pain. And that's bleeding as well, which is probably something you should get checked out. Let's see if we can get Tony to get another shot here. There we go, 24 damage. Decent, and we got a lot of Valor points at the end of the day. Alright, so once again, we have failed to get any decent weapons from these fights. And we have some spare issue stuff, so we gotta watch it if we get an encounter here with any of the people that are surrounding us. So, loot all. Who needs the repairs the most? Thanarol and Matt Parker probably, so... yeah. That's our 2 raw materials. So it's going to be a little bit of a problem, but this is a problem we saw coming. Alright, so we're here now. We absolutely need to rest. Okay, we just had a lot of pop-ups all at once. So we do have a quest here, a legendary presence at the woodcutter's camp. And I think one of the issues that we're about to run into is that we are surrounded by some other things. We are definitely going to have another fight here at the start. We can't get to safety in time. So I think this is as good of a point as any, because I have a feeling stuff's about to get a lot spicier here to deal with the next stuff that's going to be coming in the next episode. So overall, things are looking good. We are getting a lot of payment. We managed to dodge some bandits and dodge some other shit. We are having some armor repair issues. If we somehow manage to not get interrupted in the middle of the night by bandits, then maybe we'll be okay, but I have a feeling that we're gonna have to be very careful with our next engagement in terms of positioning and everything else. So that'll do it for this one. This is Asher. We saved the woodcutters, but apparently, considering the next quest is called a legendary presence, maybe not the best move to let them keep chopping the sacred woods. Oh well, that's a tomorrow problem. That's not a for now problem. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments. We do have character names ready and available if you would like to be somebody, whether it's a thief that's constantly getting in a little bit of armor trouble or our other tank. I appreciate y'all being here, really enjoying this run so far. Hope you are too. We're in day 18, and things are probably going to get even spicier in the days to come. You all take care.